Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly Schmeckles giveaway Twitch stream, or how we've been trying to frame it of late, the XRPL game show. I'm your host, James Ray XRP. Guys, you know what to do already. Game one is up on your screen. Exclamation mark and play. I'm always conscious and self-critical of my accent now. Guys, exclamation and play in chat. Get your marbles loaded up. We will talk through marbles shortly, but a few other things to get through before we get cracking today. We had the little Sophie soundbite there, my little daughter Sophia. So let's take it back to the chart. This page here, the live mint, so you can look at my beautiful face as we go through all this. Guys, of course, we're going to go through the Whirly Durly, which hasn't loaded yet. The Hall of Burns up there, guys, which brings me to the burn event. So the burn event is still live over on the Schmeckles website, schmeckles.io. And you can just hit that burn link right there and it'll take you to the burn event. There's now 7 players, 7 people, 7 pyromaniacs that have joined in on the giveaway. I need to turn the volume down on the music, don't I? Hold on, let me do that real quick. So 7 people that have joined up. There's still plenty of spots available if you want to get one of these physical tokens created by Dagwoodius. Each one is numbered. The number will correspond to the ranking that you get placed in the burn event. All you need to do is buy and burn 5 XRP worth of schmeckles. Pretty simple. That entry price of the 5 XRP is way cheaper than what it costs for me to ship them off to you. So we're practically giving these away, guys. But it's just a way to spur up a little bit of market push in the buy and supply burn with the burns, of course. So I've talked through this many of times, guys. There is a what to do video here that we recorded live on the air a couple of weeks ago. There's also the step-by-step process there, so don't forget about that. But of course, we did start early today, and we've still got 20 minutes, guys. So there's 20 minutes before we get cracking on the games. I know a lot of people were keen. That's why we started a little bit earlier today. But it's all about watching the end of this one-of-ones auction. Of course, this is labeled the Schmecklemon. We've got a bit of a battle happening here. Rube definitely wants this. 150, he's gone up to 160. Someone came in at the 155 mark. I do know that the person who won last week, I will keep him anonymous. He is keen on this one as well. He said, don't send me my cards. I want to buy another one. So wait for me to buy the second one so you can send me two decks of cards. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, guys, each winner of this batch 3 one-of-ones will walk away with a physical deck of Schmeckles vs. You cards. This is a game created by us. Of course, these are the last decks available. They're practically gone. So whoever wins this will get one of the last decks. And then there's the Grim collab coming up today, which I really should work on right now and get that ready to launch on the air. Then we've also got the final piece, which is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there's only 2 more NFTs after the Schmecklemon. So we're talking about 3 decks remaining. The rest, I've got a couple in my safe, which one's mine, one's just for the project, for the business. And the rest is in the hands of the community. It's crazy. It's such a rare item. So here's some of the artwork on these. Of course, we love, don't we just love the Reaper? He's such a handsome fella. But there's also like the legendary card, which even the legendary card is built into the game, that if you get the legendary card, it's an auto win. It's fantastic. And of course, all the other cards, all the other artworks in the Schmeckles vs. You collection. It's fantastic, guys. I know a lot of people have been asking me to sign them. A lot of people have been keeping them in their plastic wrap that they come in. So that deck's open, of course. But when they arrive, oh, the wrong drawer. When they arrive, they're all beautifully plastic wrapped. So hopefully they don't get damaged in transport. We'll also wrap them in bubble wrap and wish them on their way over to you. Spilled Milk Customs said they need a deck. The only way to get one's with an NFT. This is the problem now, Spilled Milk. Spilled Milk has reached out to me. I won't talk about what, but there's something coming from the Spilled Milk Customs. Now, wouldn't it be beautiful if I could send you a deck of cards in exchange? But the problem is they're so rare. I don't even have a spare deck to get to you. So I'll have to find something else to get across to you. Maybe some of these tokens, some of these limited edition tokens, if they don't sell, we'll get you some of those Spilled Milk. We'll see how we go. I have been missing the chat, so let me catch up. But I do also want to get this Grim one-of-one minted as well. The collab piece. Gotta be said, I may have one for a giveaway at some point. So there you go. Gotta be's got more than one sitting around. Toasty said he opened his just to pull out the Reaper card. That's fucking cool. I hope you put it in like a little card protector. That's a cool reason to open it up, I must say. Mine that you sent me smells like butt crack. How did you sign mine exactly? I had to swipe it like a credit card. So you got it right. It was straight through the butt crack, just for you, gotta be. Just don't rub it on your eye. You might get some pink eye, brother. Yeah, send it through, Toasty. I need to open up Telegram. Hold on. I close everything because I try to give my computer a little break while we're streaming. Oh, that's beautiful. You do have it in a card protector as well. That is absolutely beautiful, Toasty. To jump into the Schmeckles Telegram to have a look at Toasty's Toasty's Reaper card in a beautiful sleeve, protected and safe. All right. I'm going to just leave you guys looking at me. You just can chat amongst yourselves. Because I really do need to go and mint the Grim collab 1 of 1 piece. Which means I need to log out of here. Actually, you know what? I'll open this up instead. So I do think the next piece is probably going to be one of the high sellers in the collection. It's, like I said, it's a Grim piece. It's based on a popular meme. And it features some schmeckles burning. It also will lead to 50% going towards market buying and burning schmeckles. And 50% going towards market buying and holding Grim tokens. Of course, we hold tokens that give us some type of passive advantage. So we've held our Reaper, we've held, what else have we had so far? We've held our Ark. Look at that, a sub through from Amanda. Thank you so much to Amanda_XRPL. Actually, is that a gifted sub? Hold on. That's a gifted sub from Stone. So thank you to Stone. Amanda says, thanks to Stone for my sub gift. That was pretty cool, how automated that came through, that responsive message. You guys have been playing around with Twitch, I'd say. Or maybe maybe the post came through because of the gifted sub. Anyway, however it worked, that was fantastic. And congratulations to Amanda, and thank you so much to Stone. 2 legends in the XRPL for sure, for sure. All right. Where is this piece? The urban monks have called it the baby. The baby. Oh man, I love this piece so much. It is so good. The Urban Mike Studio, they outdo themselves every time. I might just call this guy Grim. I might not even play around with the naming convention. I usually like to come up with something fancy, but I think just straight out Grim is perfect. Oh, he's so good. Now I'm going to go to Grok to help me with the description. Tutti! How we're looking here? 13 minutes. Does the battle continue? No, the 160 stands, Rube. So RLR 8 might be looking for a snipe on the last minute. Of course, the first game of Marbles is open, guys, so you can start hitting exclamation mark and play. And look at Stone. Stone dropped a sub. For 3 months as well. And he's on a 2-month sub streak. Let's go, Stone. What an absolute legend. Have I ever done Grok unhinged mode? It's crazy. I've never done it. Is it just literally saying Grok go into unhinged mode? Is that all you have to do? It's super foul but funny. I have a confession to make. This is from Huddle Vision. Last week it was the boys taking turns writing on behalf and playing. They had too much fun impersonating me. Oh, that is hilarious. So nobody knew that Dala. But Dala had some imposters on her account. And look at that, Niles here. Wobble up a dub dub. What's up, everyone? Midweek madness on the whirly durly. Damn, I'm gonna miss this. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot though. Like, it's like they just come around so quickly. I don't know if time's just gone faster of late, but it just feels like there's a stream I'm preparing for all the time, especially with the holders giveaways, the NFT holders giveaways. It feels like even the community's getting overwhelmed with those. So there's been people been winning, being like, I can't even keep up with it all. I think that was Cam that said that. So yeah, it would be nice to get back into a more regular approach. But I'll tell you what, I'm not looking forward to going back to the day job. Not at all.
It matters so little.
Hey, Steps to Christ is in the house. Blessed day to you as well, brother. All right, how we going? 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Let's give it a refresh. The beauty about the sale of this NFT is 100% of the XRP goes towards buying a burning Schmeckles. Pump it up, baby. Amanda Hoddle, Sandstone, gotta be. Damn, the list goes on. We get the legends in there. Yeah, we got all the legends in here for sure. You have to add your own name to the list, Niall. It was simple, says gotta be. So this is his impersonation. It's just exclamation mark and play and then blah, 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 blah. Nobody knew the difference. That's kind of offensive, bro. But I'm sure Darla takes it with a grain of, I say grain of sand now. So I keep fucking up when I say grain of salt. So now I'm just grain of sand. That's it. If people ask why, I just say because I live in Australia. In a nursery consumed by roaring flames, Grim sits perched in his chair, his wide, baby-like eyes glinting with eerie delight. His scythe leans casually against the seat as little Schmeckles, ablaze and frantic, flee for their lives amid the collapsing chaos. The room buckles under the Inferno's fury, yet Grim remains an unshaken maestro of destruction. Damn, this is good. Will he spare the last embers of hope or bask in the ashes of his fiery kingdom? That's actually brilliant. Grok has been pulling out some really good responses. So let's lock this baby in and go and mint this NFT. Property name is batch, number, property value is 3.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump
baby. Man, there's been some crazy stuff. So if you've seen, it's like almost, it's practically official, the end of the SEC court case. Ripple's been reduced in their fine. So it went from like 150 million, I think it was, down to just 50 million. And then coincidentally, call it a coincidence if you want, maybe it's not coincidental at all, the executive order was signed for the Treasury to be able to accept digital transfers rather than checks. Now, I think I got that right. Let me just quickly check. Because I might be talking shit, but I'm pretty sure that's right. I just need to check what the EO was for. So the executive order will enable the US Treasury, hold on, it's loading, to modernize its payment systems to reduce fraud, waste, and abuse. And Trump's quote is it's basically modernization of equipment and methods. Now, if I was a conspiracy theorist, I'd be saying they signed this EO perfectly in time with the $50 million fine. So Ripple could pay the $50 million digitally, potentially in XRP. It sounds perfect. It sounds perfect to me. If anyone else has any thoughts, let me know. Maybe that's the first you've heard of it. You know what? We want to go grim in all caps, eh? We don't want to have lowercase grim. It's like you're screaming. Yeah, grim! Grim. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to show you this one, guys. We got 6 minutes or less. What do we got? Ah, this isn't updating because I'm on the other page. 5 minutes and 30 seconds. We're getting close. How we're looking. 160 remains the highest bid. That's 158 or so XRP into the Schmeckles chart, mind you. Which is very nice. That's minted now. Yeah, he is. And I might get this bad boy up for auction as soon as it loads as well. 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be the 18th NFT, I believe, in the collection. Alright, we're going to put a 1 week, so the 2nd of April. Obviously, it's in my time. There we go. This is going for auction now, so it's 5 minutes early. Yeah, no guessing contest for this stream, but we will get it up for next stream. A quick break away from the Schmecklemon, because this is grim. Look at this fella. Look at it. Look at it. Come on, guys. Look at all those little Schmeckles running for their lives. So, Grim is a meme token from the Res community, from the Res economy, from the Res group. If you don't know about Grim, check it out. You get a passive income from Grim. The beauty about a Grim is when it launched, it had X amount of tokens. And then, like, somebody bought a shitload of them and burnt them almost instantly. So the supply was reduced in, like, a flash. And that's still part of the story of Grim. It's just like Schmeckles. They're bought and burnt every 2 weeks. So this is up for grabs now, guys. This is a 50-50 split. 50% will market buy and burn Schmeckles. 50% will market buy and hold Grim tokens. It is fashioned off the old dog in a burning house meme, just meme. I was going to say meme token, but it's not a meme. Like, just the meme is what it's based upon. But it is a meme token, of course. So this is up for grabs, guys. Good luck. Bids are open now. I've dropped the link inside of the chat, and we'll get a post up for it later on today. All right. But of course, eyes locked on the Schmecklemon. The beauty about that Grim piece as well, guys, is it will come with the same deal. You'll get a physical set of Schmeckles vs. You cards with it. We're looking at 2 minutes. We're getting close. Don't forget, Marbles is already open and ready for you guys to start hitting exclamation mark and play. We've got 87 legends ready to do battle. Toasty, you like it? Awesome, bro. And that's potentially going to be the last Grim Reaper in a piece. Now, of course, there's custom, so you guys can always create a custom for yourself. There's also Ascension and Pillars that we haven't done collabs with yet. I think that's it. I'm going to go quickly look at our ideas list. Oh yeah, there's a competition that Will Sanderson's got, and he's just posted it in the chat if you want to go check it out, guys. The Pillars and Ascension are the last two Res projects that we haven't done a collab with yet. We also definitely want to see Awesome Possum X Meme. The thing is, we're limited to 3 collabs per batch. So that's 4 projects, and we're not going to get all 4 into the next collection, into the next batch. But man, we've got Hydra and Legion in there, which I thought were fantastic ideas based off what William's been building. And how are we going now? We're down to the last minute, under a minute remaining. Under a minute remaining before we go back to the games. All right, 170 is in from RLR8. So Rube, R-E-U-B, you've got... Oh, the timer went up. So whenever there's a bid in the last minute, the timer will go up. So there's 55 seconds remaining. That means we're going to start a little bit late on the games, guys. Mr. Zam dropping a sub with his Prime account. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, brother. Guys, if you didn't know, if you are a Prime subscriber, you get 1 free sub on Twitch per month. So if you want to do it here with the Schmeckles Twitch stream, guys, that means you get 1.5 times your XRP and Schmeckles prizes. It also goes back, so you don't get as much funds back from the Prime subs, but some money comes back to us, and we use that to market, buy, and burn Schmeckles as well. All right, how are we looking? 170, 15 seconds. This is going to be a beautiful market, buy, and burn. Yes, Doc Ricket, Amazon Prime, exactly right. Or Amazon, where you buy stuff and it gets shipped to your house in like a few minutes. Man, sometimes I buy things, they arrive at my house in the same day. I'm like, how's that even possible? All right, I think this has ended. Just verify. And there we go, 170 XRP locked in. You do see this interface on Cafe. It's just, while it's settling its books, it's just collecting that 170. That figure there is the 50 XRP floor price that I set, or reserve price, minus the fees. But this is what it sold for. So if I hit refresh again, it's probably updated. There we go. Sold for 170 XRP, RLR8. So now I've got to see, was that the same person who bought last week's one? It is. There you go. He kept to his word. He said, I'm going to buy this week's one as well. He absolutely did. So there you have it. Absolute legend. Somebody's just named him in the chat. I didn't want to do that just in case. But there you go. It's out. It's out and about. So a beautiful, beautiful buy. Guys, this NFT is now up for grabs. I'm going to post it in the chat again. It is called Grim. It is a collab piece with the Grim XRPL meme coin. And of course, we've got these little Schmeckles burning around. We've got some Schmeckle butts in there, of course. We love the little Schmeckle butts. And he's just peaceful and fine in the chaos of it all. But guys, across to the gameplay we go. We're playing marbles. We're playing 16 games of marbles. Lots of prizes to give away. I haven't even spoken through the prizes yet. That's how delayed I am. But let me tell you, we have a ton of UGA tokens to give away today. It just kept building up more and more and more. So there's 1,250 UGA tokens. There's 5 slices of 50 UGA. That's been sponsored by Pat himself, Pat Leash. And then we've got 5 slices of 200 UGA that have come from Ooga Booga themselves. So that landed this morning. We also have the 5 slices of 8888 butt. We have a million X meme through from Stone XRPL. Sorry, the butt has come through from Optimistic Prime. The X memes come through from Stone. We have permanent slices of 2,000 ARC, a billion Zoj, 5 XRP, 2 XRP, 1 XRP, 2 Schmeckles, 1 Schmeckle, plus 5 minus 10 Schmeckles. We have 20 ZERP up there. We've also got a whole lot of NFTs, 45 NFTs up for grabs. We got 4 slices of 10K Unite token. I did say it on Saturday, guys. I wanted to ensure that we start giving away more tokens. Rather than buying and giving away NFTs, we're going to start buying and giving away tokens all the time as well. So we've started this week with Unite. The reason we chose Unite is they're including Schmeckles in all of their posts that they're putting out there to the world. They're a project themselves, they have their own token, but they're choosing to promote Schmeckles, which is really cool to see from a new project who are looking out for the OGs. It's pretty rare these days, so they're doing some good stuff over at Unite. So we've bought some of their tokens, we'll give them away. And like I said, all the NFTs up for grabs, we'll talk through them as they're won. We've also got the live Protectors mints, but let's get started on game number 1. This will be our first game. We're up at 99. Can we get one more to make it 100 on game number 1? And yes, we can. K's Moon is in. Guys, the deal is the max number is the amount of schmeckles we burn. So we're sitting at 100 schmeckles to be burned as we speak, and the start button has been hit. 15-second countdown has begun. Good luck, guys. 1 winner per game for games 1, 2, 3, and 4. Game number 5, 3 winners. Game 6, 7, 8, and 9, 1 winner. Game number 10, 5 winners. Games 11, 12, 13, and 14, 2 winners. Game number 15, 11 winners. Yes, that's crazy. I know, 11 winners. And then game number 16, 7 winners to finish it off. And we got Cam No Numbers in the lead to kick us off with that beautiful, legendary Rex card. Let's see if I can find it back in this deck. I found a schmeckle butt, though. Where did I put him? There he is. Beautiful. Hey, Yoda's here. Dang, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day. Hope you are too, Yoda. I won't lie. I was offline pretty much all day yesterday. I was so unwell. Super unwell. Pretty sure it was a bit of food poisoning. Don't tell T that. Don't tell my wife. Anyway, feeling better today. We'll get there. We'll get there. Thank you, Stone. All right, K's Moon looking good. Bryce is there. A Bored Ape something club. Is that like an OG Bored Ape yacht club? I have no idea. I can't tell. Hey, Sailing's in the house. Welcome. She finally made it. She did tell me she's going to get out and see Leb this year, which is fantastic.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
I did miss one of the hydrates before as well. Sorry, guys. But definitely, you guys keep hydrated as well. Water is life. Look out for your waterways as well while you're at it. That's good. I can't find my mouse. There it is. K's Moon, kicking ass. Gets it done on game number 1. Oh, no, she doesn't! Wait! She gets yeeted! Case Moon! I've never seen that happen before on this map. Case Moon, I'm so sorry, but Overdrunk steals the game on game number 1. Getting yeeted in the freaking winner's square. That is brutal. That is so brutal. Overdrunk. We have your wallet here. You are locked in. We are ready to go. Oh man, that is rough. That is the marbles game doing what the marbles game does. The wart did it again. I don't know what the wart is, but yes. Dag Woody has no contest yet, so there's no guessing game for this stream, guys. It was too frequent, and those schmeckles were coming from Tsunami's wallet. So I was helping him out where I could, but they were so frequent for me as well, I lost count of how many schmeckles I had sent him. But we're still doing the max number of players today will get converted into schmeckles and burned. So there's still an advantage to getting the numbers up. 57 and growing, but across to the whirly-durly we go. A peaceful spin for the first spin. Let me get everything up. Here we go. Overdrunk. This is your spin. Good luck. One of the many NFTs up there. And it's a Sterilon Visa. Purple visors, NFT number 30 for you. All right, that comes off. The dealio with the NFTs, guys, is 1, we need your wallet address, and yes, we have yours already, Overdrunk. And then number 2, you need to accept the NFT within 1 month. So we give you 1 month to accept the NFT.
Drink
Plenty
water,
of time.
you dehydrated bitch.
You guys are gonna make me pee my pants today, are yous? Hydrating as you requested, Gems. I also have this sugar-free version of V today, which I'm a bit scared about after not being so well yesterday. So we'll see how we go. Hey, JPG Prince is in the house, and Viral Masters in the house as well. Welcome, you legends! Exclamation marker plays what you need to hit. While you guys are sorting yourselves out, I'm going to go and get the vote for peace or chaos, which is practically a vote to randomize the whirly-durly. Mr. Worthy in the house, welcome. You do remind me, Mr. No One, if you're here today, you missed out on all your prizes last week because you haven't activated your wallet. Which is crazy because you had more than 1 XRP worth of prizes, which you chose not to receive over not paying 1 XRP on, activating your wallet, which is crazy to me. But anyway. Peace or chaos? Peace, chaos, and the poll is live for all of you on Twitch. And like we always say, you need to be here on Twitch to play along. If you're watching along on Twitter, X, or YouTube, there's no goodies for you. You just get some content. You get to look at this noggin. You get to watch all these legends win prizes, but you can't win anything yourself. So you need to get your butts across to Twitch. Let me not get carried away over on Twitter X. Hey, Viral Master, thanks for the follow, brother. All right, game number 2 on your screen now. Are you ready? 101 players, which brings our max up by 1, so 1 additional schmeckle to be burned. And there's Schwack, that's 102. All right, good luck. 1 winner coming up, 102 is the new max. We got Seaweed Brain in here, which makes me wonder if that's 100 pips. Sea Moss? Maybe not. He probably would come under Sea Moss if it was him. ZDX Topaz is there. Talking about Seaweed Brain, looking like he's going to pop through this filter first. And it is. Let's go. Music today, of course, is one of the OG. I think this is the 2021 Lo-Fi mix. The reason why I've gone with the pre-recorded ones over the live mixes is I find these have less of a break in between songs. I feel like the new mixes, she doesn't mix them together as well because I think it's all an automated system now. And back when she used to do these, I'm pretty sure she was actually on the decks. All right, JPG Prince might be leading, but there's a few people pushing the line, and I think Bambi is one of them. Oof. Everyone's jumping around. PP, nope, misses. Huddle Vision, no, it's Wookie wins. Wookie wins in the lead. Start 70s there in second place. Can we get a Wookie soundbite, please? JPG Prince, second place-ish. Yep, second place. Rookie wins. Can you get the deal sold? Or will JPG Prince go straight through the middle? No worries here. This is an easy win. As soon as you're through those last obstacles, you had it done. So JPG Prince. And I dare say I don't have your wallet here, and I don't. So JPG Prince, if you can flick your wallet through again, and I get it added to the wallet list. Is Uga here? I don't think Uga's actually here. They might be watching along on X though. JPG Prince getting it done. And you get a chaotic spin, G. Because chaos wins the vote. So map number 3 is on your screen now, guys. Exclamation mark and play. You do need to hit it before every single game. And you need to be on Twitch for it to be accepted. We have the chaotic spin coming up for G. Across to the whirly-durly we go. Minimize that. We will give it a shuffle. If I can find the shuffle button. I'm a little bit spaced out today. I think I must have slept for like 20 hours of the day yesterday, so I was probably only awake for 4 hours. So I'm like a little bit out of it. But I'm feeling so much better at least. Alright, JPG Prince, got your wallet, brother. And you're locked into the wallet list. Tutti! Let's get you your spin, sir. So this is the chaotic whirly-durly. It looks freaking crazy. It looks like there's so much up there. All right, so here we go. This is your spin. Good luck. Puff Puff passes Wookie. I wish, man. I'd probably be feeling way better if I was stoned. You get a Mazobuta NFT. And we have to give a shout out to Sincarnate on these ones who helped us get them minted. NFT 37, and we take that off. Go back to the gameplay. Exclamation marker play if you haven't hit it yet. Another single winner coming up. We've got 92 marbles ready to do battle. This is game number 3. 102 is our current max. We're sitting at 94 with Rachuli joining. Welcome, Rachuli. 100. We got Perseus in here. Chain Dominions in. I saw someone call you Percy on X. And I'm like, all right, so Perseus must be in the realm of correct. You didn't correct me last week either. All right, we got 104, which is our new max. The start button's been hit. Got a B joins. That's 105. Gerard ETH is in. 106. That's 106 schmeckles getting burned. 107. Mr. No One's here. Mr. No One was just talking about you, brother. Make sure you activate your wallet. You won some prizes last week, and I couldn't send them to you because your wallet wasn't activated. I'll take Perseus. Let's go. All right, fantastic. Had to update Starlink. All right, which means I'll probably have a Starlink update waiting for me. I will put a note here. Starlink. I'll try and get that updated as well. General Squishy, welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if you made this one or not, but plenty of games coming up.
Tutti!
So not to worry. We are streaming out to X as well as YouTube, but you must be here on Twitch to join in on all the fun and games as Jay takes the lead. Looking good, Jay. Is that you watching marbles while you're meant to be studying, bro? No poker on midweek stream. So poker's before the Saturday stream. This Saturday there'll be a poker. Oh, this sugar-free stuff is rank. Oh, that's not nice. Alright, here we go. Is Jay still in the lead? No, it's Ziza Birdie. But Achilles is over here. Obtuse Always is now pushing forward. But it looks like Ziza Birdie's looking real good. Nope, gets yeeted. Sorry, Ziza. Sour Cream takes the lead. I feel like when I call out certain names, it leads to a lot of dislike. Oh, but all of you actually got in the short track as Katie Arata, 95, takes the lead. Cam gets yeeted. Katie, you're going side to side. You need to straighten up. All right, he's good. He's good. Eriko Kabugs gets yeeted. Choose always, Katie. All right, Katie lands in. I think this is the first time you've won with us, bro. So just to let you know, this is an XRPL stream. So we're giving away prizes for XRPL tokens and NFTs, which means you need to have an activated XRPL wallet. Hopefully you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, yeah, bro, I've got my Zaman wallet ready and waiting. What are you talking about? Don't worry about me. And if that's the case, please send through your R wallet and I'll get you loaded into the wallet list. You can drop it here in the chat or you can DM me directly on Twitch or over on X, on Discord, Telegram. But definitely need your wallet to get you a prize. If you don't get me a wallet, that prize will be moved across to the NFT holders giveaway, which will be coming up after the stream for all of you NFT holders in the Schmeckles vs. You and Let It Burn collections. So Katie, it's up to you now, brother. But this, or sister, I shouldn't assume your gender. It's up to you, my friend. And this will be your spin. So maybe whether you on board or not can be determined by the prize that you win. So if Katie does not claim this prize will be given to the NFT holders. And it's 200 Uga token! That is a big fucking prize. That is worth onboarding to the XRPL for. That is huge. So, Katie. This guy's probably just popped in and popped out. Need an activated XRPL wallet. That is such a huge prize. And the crazy part is if I don't hear from this guy, that will go towards the NFT holders giveaway. So it's a win-win, right? We either get it to this guy and hopefully he keeps coming back, or we get it to our NFT holders. Either way, Ooga Booga, XRP, you guys are absolute legends. This is the second time you sponsored us. You don't need to do it. You just choose to do it. We absolutely appreciate it. And they're another standout project. We talked about Unite before. Ooga is one of the other groups that are looking out for the OGs. They're not just all about these new first ledger memes and that's the only ones that counts, you know, that bullshit. They're looking out for the OGs as well. So make sure you give some love to the Ooga project. It's wild, man. They're so wild. Someone's like, I think it was Pat Leash. Pat Leash was like, James, you should interview Ooga if you create a podcast. And I'm like, man, if I interview them, it's just gonna be like jargon, like if you've heard of Ooga in one of the spaces on Twitch, on Twitter, you'll know what I'm talking about. But this guy doesn't speak English; he speaks caveman. It's so fun. It's so fun. I asked, has this guy ever broken character? Apparently, he's never broken character. So, go figure. He's not gonna break character for a for a podcast. All right, what did I miss? She's not going to keep coming back if you keep calling her a guy, says gotta be. I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was thinking the same thing to the man. Yeah. All right, Katie, thank you so much. Let's go. Katie's on a massive delay. All right, that's great to hear. Hopefully you can get across a wallet address, my friend, so we can get you those tokens. And hey, maybe Katie's here for the first time because of Ooga. Fuck yeah, look at this guy's got a... I'm assuming too much. This guy knows what he's on about, and that is fantastic. Katie, 200 Ooga tokens into your wallet, my friend. So all you need to do is have the Ooga trust line. But my new assumption is that you've come across because we've got Ooga up there today. I will drop the Ooga trust line regardless, just in case. This is the Ooga trust line for you, Katie, or for anyone else looking to add that trust line into their wallet. And while we're here, I'm going to add the Schmeckles trust line in. I got you, Katie. EM4, it is locked in. All right, game number 4 on your screen now. We got 115. Well, the numbers jumped over that game, didn't they? 116 now with the Schmeckles Marble joining. Start button's been hit. 15-second countdown has begun. We went from 107 up to 117 now with Char joining. She called you bro, so maybe not a she. I know heaps of women that say bro. Yeah, brah. 117 it is. Assuming. How do you want me to say it, Sin? For fuck's sake, don't give me another word to be paranoid about. I can't even say Mark anymore without, like, analyzing myself. Are we stoked or are we stoked for the XRP case to end? I'm stoked, but I'd be more stoked to see 4 USD plus on an XRP. Like, you gotta get some price movement, right? Like, let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna take a quick look across.
It's only a game.
Ooh, we had a nice little spike. Sorry, I'm gonna take you across to this nice little spike in the XRP price. From 2.46 up to 2.47. Not too bad at all. Right, who's winning this? Got Ledger Snacks up there, but Crypto Bacon Bits got his first win last week. Looking for a second this week as Huddle Vision bites at his heels. Get out of my way, or maybe those heels taste deliciously like bacon. Hey, Darla, what food did you choose to have after giving birth to a young prince? Did you go for some sushi? Fucking love sushi. Oh, Huddle Vision in the lead. Crypto Bacon Bits takes it back, though. So unlucky Darla. Unlucky Darla. Tutti. Right, so Crypto Bacon Bits getting loaded up. Crypto, you're our first subscriber to get a win. And you are locked in. Your wallet is loaded up. We just need to give you a spin. Coming up next, guys, is game number 5. Game number 5 will have 3 winners. First place, second place, third place. A breakfast scramble with peppered bacon. Perfect. It makes sense while you're biting on Crypto Bacon Bits' ankles, if that's the case. And there you go, guys. Game number 5 on your screen now. Exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded up. You need to hit that before every game. You need to do so on Twitch. You can't do it on Twitter. You can't do it on X. You can't do it on YouTube. All right, what did I miss? I think someone said we're going to make James start talking like Uga because he's analyzing all these words. That price action got me geeking, says Space Juice. Ask you Ming, says Connie. I called the high at 123. I'll claim victory if I'm right, even if there's no guessing game, says Doc Rickett. All right, so we're at 117. So 123 is a good guess. Are we assuming you guys are the worst? I'm canceling the chat. I'm going to shut it down. You guys need to be more nice to me. Nicer, not more nice. Can't even speak. All right, we got to go and see what Crypto Bacon Bits has won. And yes, he's won a spike in the XRP price, but he's also won something on the Whirly Durly. Let's see what it is. No, don't do that. No way, the Ooga's on fire. 50 Ooga tokens for you as well. Crypto Bacon Bits, 200 to Katie. 50 to Crypto Bacon Bits, thanks to Patrick, the mountain magnet legend. Go check him out on YouTube. You should post your YouTube more often, Pat. Like, people are gonna love that. We love you, James. The Destroyer, thank you, bro. Oh, look at this. We got some I'm actually kidding, man. I'm kidding, guys. Surreal's Destroyer, love you guys, but I do have thick skin. What did Surreal say? Hold on, where did it go? I lost it. I lost the chat. Where is it? Got your back, James. I love it. Be nice, people. Seriously, be careful. I have a shovel and we'll travel. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, Surreals, let's go. Surreals has got my back. It's coming for you with the shovel. Spill Milk Customs. Drop in the Prime sub. Love to see it, guys. We've all got Prime, or most of us do. So why not put it to work for us? You get 1.5 times your XRP and schmeckles for having a Prime sub. All right, game number 5. First, second, third place is the deal. We've got 116. The start button's been hit. 15-second countdown has begun. Let's go. William's wallet is looking freaking close to finished. I think he said something like by next weekend it should be done. And I don't know if next weekend is like this weekend coming or like next weekend after. Got to work on your American accent if you plan on moving here. Hey, no. I plan on being the Aussie in America. You know? I don't want to be just another American. I want to be the guy who came from Australia to America. It will give me some bragging rights. Patrick says, I feel bad. I haven't been able to go very much. Oh, no. It's been so cold with so much snow, and I have a hard time just reposting old stuff. Oh, that's fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Damn. So you probably need to, like, break through the ice to get the magnet through. Romula Dramel on that side, and Jeray Dave and Polarizing and Gerard Eath on this side, fighting it out for first place here. But of course, it is top 3 on game number 5. We've got 2 Rick and Morty Trivia questions coming up after this. Patrick says the snow is finally melting though, so I'm going tomorrow for his birthday. Let's go! How old you turning, bro? I cannot read your PFP, Jeray Dave, but it looks like a beautiful message there. Might say it's not even in English, but I'm not sure. Loans Joe gets yeeted, Taupo's in the lead, and Huddle Vision in second place once again. You'll get a prize for second place this time, Darla, so let's see if you can get it done. Got a B's up there as well. Here comes Taupo. Huddle Vision's in, and Crypto Diamond, so gotta be misses out by 1, but there's our top 3 on game number 5. Taupo, 82. Huddle Vision. There's a big old Y next to your name, and Crypto Diamond. All right, you 3 are in, and we move on. Game number 6. Emotional damage. That was Stone's request to make that cheaper, so a big shout out to Stone for advocating for the rest of you. Here's your game number 6, but a short break away from marbles as we go and draw the 3 prizes and do 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. How old am I? I am 36 years young. 36. Patrick's turning 34. So Art Declassified said you need to link your Twitch and Prime gaming accounts first, then you can hit the subscribe button and check the Prime box. But you need to link the Twitch and Prime accounts first. So that's advice from Art Declassified. I actually didn't know that, so thank you very much, Fitzy. Ice magnet fishing just hurts. Yeah, I can imagine fighting through the freaking ice on top of the weight of the magnet and whatever you pick up. Please make hydrate cheaper. Fuck no, damn Blink. I'll be pissing my pants before the end of the stream if I did. Wookie says you're a pup. I know, I am young, but I tell you what, guys, I've lived some hard years of my life. I know a lot of people probably say that. All right, we got some prizes to draw, starting with Taupo. Taupo, this is your spin. No way. No way. Oh, just missing the Uga. But hey, an XRP chess queen is not a bad prize at all. NFT number 8. We picked this bad boy up off the floor. XRP chess queen piece number 30. And she's a hottie. All right, Hodl Vision. Darla, this is your spin. Oh, wait, Surreal's birthday? Hold on. Let me scroll up. The Destroyer. I'm old. Don't at me. Hey, a Devi NFT for you. But let's go up. Is it Surreal's birthday? I'll be turning 43 in 2.5 hours. Let's go, Surreal's. Big happy birthday to you. Look at all these birthdays. How fantastic. Love to be able to celebrate them with you guys. Let's try and get you a win. NFT number 24, Hodl Vision. Crypto Diamond, you're up next.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
There's water in V, right? So here, stay hydrated, guys. All right, you're going to get some Unite tokens. 10,000 of them. Now, let's see if I have the trust line in an easy to access location. And I don't, because I'm a noob. I'm such a noob. So you're all going to go on the journey with me on how to create a trust line on the XRP ledger. And your journey starts at xrpl.services/tokens. So this website here, xrpl.services/tokens. While you're here, you want to type in Unite. And there are so many Unite tokens. So you need to do a little bit of due diligence. You usually at this stage reach out to the project or jump into some of the project's links and try and find the issuing account. I've got the advantage of already having the trust line, so I can jump in to my Zaman wallet, click on the Unite token, and it will give me the wallet that has issued this token. And that starts with RQK and ends with 4UG. So I know it's this top one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this set trust line link and drop it in the chat. And that way, Crypto Diamond, you can add this trust line in. I'm also going to just throw the shortcut into the spreadsheet, so I don't have to do that again. But like I said, guys, the reason we chose Unite token was because they have been promoting Schmeckles for free. We haven't asked them to do so. They've just been doing it. They're an absolute cool group of people. They're looking at the whole XRPL, celebrating it, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So we're celebrating them by giving away some Unite tokens. The trust line's been dropped in the chat. Hey, 731 Gun, Schmeckles the Great, thank you, brother. It'd be cool if you're James Gunn, but I bet you're not. But we had a lot of fun when James Gunn was filming Peacemaker, where they had a crew member who was hiding Rick and Morty characters all around their filming studio. And we used to do giveaways, and their crew was getting involved in our giveaways, and they actually won a few times. We We tried to send them some schmeckles, but then we realized, you know what? Onboarding to crypto's hard, so I gave him a break. I didn't push it too hard. But yeah, if you are James Gunn, I absolutely love you, bro. So thank you for being here. What have I got to do? I've got 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions to draw. I actually go by Tommy Gunn as my nickname. I go by Gunn on Instagram. And Tommy Gunn is a fantastic nickname. Welcome to the stream, Tommy Gunn. All right, here we go. 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. And like I said, you need to be here on Twitch to join in. If you're over on X or YouTube, you're not going to be able to play along. So come along to Twitch ASAP. We got Game 6 of Marbles coming up shortly. But first, what theme park ride was turned into a death trap for Rick? Now, this is something that we talk about all the time here on the Schmeckles stream. And it's something that may even be pictured on the screen right now. Spill milk, spell that right and it's yours. Whitely dirty. Dan, you know what? I'm giving it to both of you because they landed at the exact same time. So Dan Blink and Spilled Milk Customs, you're both getting a spin. I've never seen that before, but it happened. So let's go. You both get a prize.
These people are backward savages!
Dan, let me spell your name right. For God's sake. There we go. Spilled Milk Customs. Have you won before? Yes, you have, because we've got your wallet on record. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, starting with Dan Blink. This is your spin. And a seedless NFT. This came from XJods. So a big shout out to XJods. She's also one of the makers behind the XChibi project. All right, and Spilled Milk Customs. This is your spin. Surreals, honestly, they probably equal out. I moved from an extremely busy mountain ski tourist town with millions of international people 3 times a year. And a golden caveman for you, Spilled Milk Customs. Hopefully that golden sparkle means it's something rare. All right, we got one more Rick and Morty trivia question before we hit up on Game 6. Doc Rickett dropping the prime sub. Let's go, Doc Rickett. Love to see it. What type of snake swallowed Jerry whole on his adventure with Rick? Damn, I don't even know this. I know the scene. I did not know the name. So what type of snake swallowed Jerry whole on his adventure with Rick? There's a real funny scene that comes after this scene where there's like this kangaroo style alien and its balls are like smacking on Jerry's face. It's fucking hilarious. It's not a tiger, a boa, or a cobra. It's not. It's a. Hey, Obtuse always gets it. Let me just make sure they're the first. No, Schwack gets it before them. Oh, okay. Anyone before Schwack? No, Schwack is the first. It is a gibble snake. It's a made-up name in a made-up show about interdimensional travel. Don't hate it. Love it. Embrace it. Here we go. Schwack, this is your spin. A gibble snake is the answer. Gibbling on Jerry's. And there you go. 2 schmeckles for your bag, Schwack. Because you are a subscriber, we will make that 3 schmeckles. So 3 schmeckles for your bag. It's a 1.5 times XRP and schmeckles bonus. And of course, the 2 schmeckles stay up there. 3 schmeckles go to your bag. And we go back to the gameplay. 115 marbles loaded on up on game number 6. We go back to 1 winner per game for 6 through to 9. And then 5 winners for game number 10. But 1 winner each for the next 4 games. The start button's been hit. 15-second countdown's begun. We're sitting at 116. The max is 117. My wife's just gone to pick up my little one. I hope that means she's okay. I think she refused to eat. She's teething. This kid's just popping out teeth left, right, and center as Surreals takes the lead. Is that you and your PFP, Surreals? Love the hat. See, I'd love to say that's an Australian Akubra, but it looks more like a Texan cowboy hat, I guess. Because of the bend. I feel like in Australia, we don't really bend it up as much. Super cool hats, though. Locked Luck takes the lead for now. Rabbit's in the lead. Here we go. Oh, you didn't catch my I just said your hat. I was trying to say that the Australian Akubra hats and the hat that you have on have so many similarities, but it's clearly not an Australian Akubra, and I'm sure you can confirm that. But it looks more like I said a Texan cowboy hat. I don't know if it's got an official name in the States. It probably has it. As soon as someone says it, I'll be like, oh yeah, obviously. I've heard that a million times. Can confirm. Liam has all 4 front teeth now. Teething is a bitch and affects everything. It really does. So how old's Liam again, Patrick? I think a little bit younger than Sophia. So all of Sophie's front teeth are finished. It's these fucking molars. Like when the canines came out, it was almost like a short punchy pain, like almost 24 hours and done. But these molars, like they've been going for days. And then one finishes, breaks through. Then another one comes. My Sophia turned 22 today. Another birthday. God bless Dog Cricket. I hope she had a fantastic day and got spoiled. And look at this. Huddle vision. One was not enough. This baby's given this lady a whole bunch of luck. And she gets another win. Huddle vision. Can you become the Marble Queen? Or one of them? If you get 5 wins, 5 marble wins specifically, you will equal the record. Oh, sorry, you'll beat the record, but 4 wins will get you a tied record. So Jakers and Ziza Birdie currently have 4 wins each, and that is the record. So you're now on 2. So you've got 3 to go, and you will become the queen. The queen of marbles. We've played all these before. We've played that one before. Twisting tongue. All right, here we go. The Hoff says, save some for me. Mate, didn't you know when you get married, you get nothing? You signed your life away. It's all hers. As soon as you learn that, the more peaceful your life will be, my friend. All right, here we go. Exclamation mark and play for game number 7. And across to the whirly-durly we go for young Darla. This is your spin. Good luck. Oh, the 200 Uga staring you in the face, but not enough. Did you get one of these last time as well? No, you got NFT 20. What'd you get? Oh, you got a Devi. All right. And this time, you get yourself a Mazabuta NFT number 38. All right, wave goodbye to those. Those were initially... Oh, I got your wallet, bro. You just need to send it once. And that's it. You've got the trust line, so you didn't come here through Uga, which is cool. Katie, that's great to see, though, brother. We've got your wallet locked in. So we pay all the prizes just after the stream has ended. So what we do is we finish all the games. We go raiding. So we go find a musician who's performing on Twitch. We go and just give them a whole bunch of love. And while we're watching them play or listening to them play, I'll be paying out all the wallets. So not a problem. Yeah, man, I know. It's so cool that it's your first time and you got to win. Hopefully that means you keep coming back. We have been doing them twice a week in this month, but it's going back to once a week. So depending when is today for you. If today's Tuesday, we'll be on Friday. If today's Wednesday for you, we'll be on Saturday. But Saturdays or Fridays, depending where you are our usual streaming time. So Katie, hopefully you're another permanent member of the Schmeckles crew, celebrating the XRPL, celebrating life, just enjoying ourselves, having some fun, listening to some chill out tunes. Tommy, exclamation mark and play. Just follow along with those in chat. You just need to do it before every single game. So when the map loads, I will say exclamation mark and play. And then all you have to do is jump into chat, exclamation mark play, and smash through. It is exclamation mark, not mark, but that's how I pronounce it. And that's what you're going to get. So just learn to understand this Aussie, and we will have a good time here. All right, we've got 110 marbles ready to do battle. Game number 7 on our screen now. And Tommy Gun makes it in. Well done. All right, 111. Start button's been hit. 15-second countdown has begun. Mr. Worthy is in. She's been more emotional than usual today. Poor little Bubba. Anyway, she'll be okay. I'm definitely going to get it when they get back home. My wife will be like, all right, you have to be quiet now because the baby takes priority. So I might have to quiet it down when she gets home. But until then, let's fucking go. Lock in. Oh, who's got Facebook? Did you see Facebook use the term lock in? Like, what is going on? There's no way all these coincidences are just coincidences. For Facebook to send out a post saying lock in and like exclamation or sorry. What's the line called? I can't even think. My brain's not working. It's like line lock in. It's like, come on. That is Brad. That is Brad all over. Jan. Oh, Eric Coca Bugs out of nowhere takes the win. Very nicely done. Eric Coca Bugs. Ooh, that's your first win here. Unless I spot your name wrong. Eric Coca Bugs. No, first win. So just need your wallet, Eric Coca Bugs. Congratulations. You don't need to send it through in the live chat. Dash. Dash is exactly the word I was looking for. Thank you, Greg. Thank you for making me look so foolish. All right. Destroyer, Aussie, oi. Let's go. All right, Eric Coca Bugs, if you did not hear, you got that victory, which means you need to send your wallet through. You don't need to send it through in the live chat. You can DM me either here on Schmeckles_XRPL on Twitter, on my personal page, James Ray XRP on Twitter. You can DM in Telegram, in Discord, on Facebook, on Instagram. Just find us somewhere and send us your wallet address. If it makes you feel better, I was hoping I was wrong, so it's gotta be. Oh, Surreals goes hyphen. All right, Surreals might be right here. And you guys can battle it out in the chat. But hyphen, dash, they're both probably the same thing, right? Exclamation mark and play. I know if you do 2 of them, you get a longer one. So maybe the longer one's called 1 and the shorter one's called... So maybe it's a hyphen, but 2 hyphens make a dash? I don't know. I don't know. Exclamation mark and play. But Eric Coca Bugs, let's give you a spinner this whirly-durly, my friend. Let's see what you've won. Ooh, some treasury. 2,000 treasury tokens from the EOLAS project. Used to be called the Treasury Project, from my friend Duncan Glendenning from the UK. I haven't seen Duncan in so long, but he's an absolute legend. I know they're building a lot off the ledger at the moment, and then going to come back to the ledger. But their projects are still live, they're still active, they're still ticking along. And 2,000 treasury tokens, thanks to the man, Toon Army, or as we now know him on X, Will Sanderson. 8888. All right, 2K treasury tokens for you, Eric Coca. If you need the trust line as well, let me know. I don't think I have it shortlisted here, so we'll need to go searching for it, but that's okay. All right, let's get back to the gameplay. This will be game number 8. Lucky for some. Trust line, please. All right, you guys can start hitting exclamation mark and play while I grab this trust line for the young Eric Coca Bugs. I'm actually curious to check out what the trust line says, if it still says treasury or if there's some glimpse of relatability to EOLAS. Oh, it does. It says EOLAS treasury now. There you go. That is the treasury, the EOLAS treasury trust line. Oh, I can't even speak. Teachers deserve a lot of respect for what they do for this planet. They don't get it off. They don't get it enough. I would tip my hat to her if I had the chance. Okay, what did we miss? Let's go up. My mum was a special ed teacher, so that's probably where the divide is. Interesting. So maybe to say dash is like... Surreal says, sorry bro, got college level English professor parents and one of them is also a pastor. I will try to dumb down my 125 IQ. Need a soundbite that says just hit exclamation mark play. Yeah, we probably do, but if I make it a soundbite and then everyone gets to click it, then people are going to be clicking it when they're not meant to be clicking it. It's going to confuse the fuck out of everyone. No educated people allowed in here. That's completely incorrect. I like to think of myself as educated. I did go to university, to Australia's most renowned university, Sydney University, which wasn't an option from my father. It was Sydney University, I'll get the fuck out of my house. No, I'm joking. He didn't say that. No, but he did push me. He pushed me towards Sydney. And then when I finished my civil engineering degree, he's like, all right, great. Now it's time to start your law degree, young son. And I said, not a chance. Got out and got a job as soon as I could. All right, exclamation mark and play, my friends. 123 is the new max, so 123 schmeckles to be burned. It also means that Doc Rickett gets it right, potentially, if this is the max by the end of the stream. But 123 lands, at least temporarily. Is Sydney University the Harvard of the Great Outback? You could say so, as far as our borders are concerned. It's about as old as Harvard. It's probably younger. But it's one of our oldest universities, so it's like got the old money, the old belief system. So like if you've got a degree from there, the people with old money sort of respect you more. It's pretty disgusting and sickening. They don't give a shit what you've studied. It's more like just that you've been through that educational system. So a lot of my jobs I've got literally just off the back of my university. Like, it's crazy. That's weird. But my promotions are earned, I guess. So that's something I'll say is mine. But yeah, it's a wild world. It's a big boys club, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. So Sydney University it's like practically like attending Harry Potter. Like whatever the Harry Potter school is called. I can't think. But it's like super old, but super well kept. And it's a massive, massive campus. Like the university has its own postcode because it's so big. It's like bigger than most suburbs. K-Buddy's in the house and K-Buddy's looking for a win here, but slows down as Leb takes the lead. Leb shoots. Leb misses. Leb misses. K-Buddy, can you get there? K-Buddy gets the win. I can't get the camera right for K-Buddy. A classic marbles win as Leb tries to steal it from her, but yeets himself with too much speed as Kelly lands in and gets a classic marbles victory. As you guys were looking at like nothing, you're just hearing me going crazy. All right, K-Buddy, we'll get you a spin coming up, but game number 9 is coming to your screens shortly. It is the multi-lane madness as it lands. Whew. Gotta be says, I've got a degree, but I've never had to prove it to get a job. Australia's fucking weird with our jobs. It's like you need a degree, you need 5 years experience, you need all of this just to get an entry-level job. Doesn't make sense. It's corn. Tutti! The Great Outback is a great way to describe Australia. Go superpower, says K-Buddy. I did see a wallet. Eric Bugs, thank you, brother. I've got that now. I'm putting it into the wallet list. You will never have to send your wallet through again. And the good news is we have all the wallets locked and loaded. Exclamation mark and play, guys. This will be game number 9. This is the final. This is the final single player winner game as we go across to the Whirly Durly to draw K-Buddy a big old prize from this wheel. Let's see what comes up. Dr. Donkey says there's no entry-level jobs anymore. Huge problem for young people trying to make a start. 100%, it's a huge problem. All right, we got 8 butt tokens for K Buddy, thanks to Optimistic Prime. They're coming to you straight after this stream. Gotta Be says, I saw Kelly elbow Leb out of the way to win that one. What a bully.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
This is straight from K Buddy.
I'm all out of gum.
This is all out of gum. You better move over, Leb. But that was actually from Tutti. Welcome to the stream, Tutti. You've probably been here the whole time. I just haven't caught wind of it. But welcome, Tutti. We always love when you're here. Exclamation mark and play. Guys, game number 9 coming up. 1, 2, 3 is the max. It is the max as predicted by Doc Rickett. And I think it's going to be the max, so a very good guess. Which means 123 schmeckles will be burned. 10 seconds remaining. K-Buddy says she likes butt. Get some butt. Touch some butt.
Tutti!
As Gotta Be said, swipe the deck of cards through your butt.
Correct, son!
And send them through the post. Imagine they got pulled up by customs. Sorry, this
Tutti!
includes some human excrement on it. We cannot send this. Return to sender. Guys, just for the record, I didn't swipe the cards down my butt. Gotta Be's just giving me shit. All right, XRP me. I think you're in the lead, but Connie and Tony Brunster over here looking good as well. My XRP and Slangley Flash on this side. Let's just wait for these to decide who's going to pop out first. Lots of yeets. Wubba lubba dub dub indeed. Tutti dropping the wow. Did you spend much time in the bush when you were kids? I've spent so much time in the wild and I've always wanted to explore the outback. So growing up, my grandparents, they had a farm. So we used to spend every second weekend at the farm. It was about 4 to 5 hours away. It used to be long drives. We used to dread them. But until like Game Boys and things came along. But yeah, we used to go to the farm. We used to go hunting. I used to be Dad's little, like, I don't know, like little Pokemon. I used to follow him around. He used to run around with a shotgun and I'm fucking around his feet. In hindsight, it's not fucking smart, but that's what we used to do. It was a good time. So that's how I grew up. Probably kept me balanced, to be honest. Sleeping in tents, sleeping in caravans, hunting for our food. We used to kill, skin, gut, everything, all the animals, cook it up with us. So it was good fun. But I'm a softie now. If I had to kill to survive, I would, but I couldn't kill otherwise. And like a lot of the killing in Australia is considered pest control. So you're literally killing the animals to maintain the native cultures, the native diversity, the native animals, the native plants. The farmers may like kill some animals to protect their wildlife. Oh man, I can't speak. My brain is literally fried from being sick. I'm telling you guys. But they may do it to protect their cattle, their herds, or their fences and things like that. But yeah, I can't. I'm a softie now. I can't do it anymore. So I've actually handed in my guns license, handed in my guns, and I'm just a peaceful person that lives by the beach now. Ledger Snacks gets a win. Got a win last week. I don't know if you all watched that from the Whirly Durly or not. But Ledger Snacks got a win. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so out of it today. I am super out of it. But exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded up for game number 10. We got 5 winners coming up. First place, second place, third place. First marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line as Ledger Snacks takes out game number 9. Gotta Be says it's dash, not hyphen. Oh my goodness. Home is where your rump rests. Isn't Australia the land of the killer critters? There's not much that kills things here in Australia. So you get your dingoes. Your dingoes might kill some things. You got your spiders. They'll take care of anything small. You've got a whole bunch of snakes, but again, snakes are generally eating the smaller things. They're not going for anything large. So we've got like rabbits running rampant here, so they're probably the main pests. You've also got kangaroos that have sadly become a pest here as well. You've got camels. Camels are a massive pest here, introduced from the Afghans when they built the GAN train line through Australia's centre. What else? They're probably the three main pests that get cold a lot. So camels, kangaroos, and rabbits. Yeah, camels. I know it's weird, eh? People don't expect it. Yeah, wild camels. There's also the famous emu war where the emus bred so much and the Australian army was called in to battle against the emus. And the emus won. They decided to stop killing them and instead turn away. So the emus beat the Australian army. There's some weird shit about Australia, man. But hey, there's weird shit all around the world. I feel like humans are just weird. We need to pick a prize for Ledger Snacks. So Ledger Snacks, you got a win last week or the week before. Can't remember. But this is your spin for this week. Good luck. Yeah, we've got the cane toads. You're right, Mr. Sand. We got cane toads. But I feel like you don't shoot cane toads. You sort of poison cane toads. There's a classic Simpsons episode about that. Hey, 50 Ooga tokens for Ledger Snacks. Congratulations. The Ooga prizes are going out like crazy today. If you need the trust line, we'll drop that into the chat. So Ledger Snacks. You need the Ooga trust line. Let me get the right one. That's the one there. That is the Ooga trust line for you, Ledger Snacks. Make sure you have that trust line set. No trust line, no prize. As we look game 10 dead in the face, 1, 2, 3 remains our max and 114 here on game number 10. 5 winners coming up. First place, second place, third place. First marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line. Spiders eat mice? Yeah, of course they do. 100%. We got bird killing spiders here. Literally giant ass spiders that eat birds. But I feel like we don't have the biggest spiders here. I think America has bigger spiders in Australia, like with your tarantulas. No, Amanda. Well, some places. So some people live in places where there's kangaroos everywhere. Don't get me wrong. You're more likely where I live to see a deer out your window than you are to see a kangaroo. And it just depends. Like, if you're in Sydney City, you probably won't even see an animal. You'll see a pigeon. That's about it. You'll see a pigeon and a possum and maybe a spider if you're lucky. But yeah, there's... The Gotta Be says our state bird is the mosquito. That's so funny. A camel spider is the biggest spider, says Tommy Gunn. There you go. Where do you find camel spiders? Spilled Milk Custom says, in Florida, we'd look out back and see alligators. Damn. No alligators here, thankfully. Our neighbor had an emu farm here in Texas, and a few got loose. My dad rode them and helped him get them back in the fence. You're saying he rode an emu? No fucking way. That's a crazy story. Irukandji jellyfish are pretty nasty. Yeah, they're the box jellyfish, right? They are pretty bad. They'll kill ya. What's a dingo? It's not a... They must be a dog because they breed with dogs, but it is a wild dog, an Australian wild dog, yeah. I was going to say it's not a dog, but I guess it has to be a dog because there's so many Aussies that have like half dogs, half something else. All right, guys, you ready for game number 10? 119 marbles loaded up. The start button's been hit. The countdown has begun. I promise you, I'll be back in my A game come Saturday or Friday, depending where you are. My brain is fried. It ate my baby, says Doc Cricket, the dingo. Old saying by a lady. I don't even know what happened in that case, if they ended up finding out that she killed the baby or not. Doc Cricket, I love Sydney. When I visited, I took some students into the prison there. Which prison did you go to, Doc Cricket? There's a few in Sydney. We've actually got a half dingo that's gotten free, who's been roaming around my suburb for like the last 3 months, 4 months. Just living wild. Apparently it's been like having sex with other dogs when it can get its filthy paws on one of them. It was actually at the front of my house yesterday. We're calling up council. Like, gotta do something about this dog. What are you doing? Dan Blink takes an awesome shortcut there. He's gonna be hard to beat. Leb tries. Leb gets ahead! Leb gets a nose ahead of Dan Blink with a bouncing shortcut. Leb, I think you're gonna get this win here. What a solid lead you have. So Dan Blink is there, unless you slow down at this obstacle path. No, you're gonna get there, Leb. But Dan Blink, the good news is this is game number 10, so it is top 3, as well as first marble yeeted and last marble across the finish line. So Leb is in, Dan is in, and Dying Fetus. Why do you make me say your name? You get a win as well. You'll need to get me across a wallet address, a activated XRPL wallet address, Dying Fetus. 606. All right. Let me just put that into the chat. Oh, the Silverwater prison. Yeah, fair enough. There's plenty of my... I was going to say my relatives in there, but it's a joke that I just realized won't really come across well on this chat. But I say that whenever there's an ethnic person going to prison. I say that's my cousin or something. It makes people laugh. It's like a Aussie humor, I guess. All right, so we got the top 3: Leb, Dan Blink, Dying Fetus. We got the first marble yeeted, which was Space Juice. Let's get you in, Space Juice. And we had the last marble to successfully cross the finish line, which was Easy Rider. Number 75. All right, what happened to him? There we go. Yes, and a yes. A Dying Fetus dropped a wallet address. Great to see. Let's get you into the wallet list. All right. That's our 5 winners. We move on to game number 11. We go into 2 winners per game for 11, 12, 13, and 14. 2 winners, first and second place. Games number 15 and 16. 15 will have 11 winners. 16 will have 7 winners. We'll talk about those more when we get there. Did a police ride along in Rotorua. Rotorua is in New Zealand, of course. Hopefully you're not getting those two confused. Mr. Sand said, koalas are very nice until they don't have eucalyptus. Then they are like drug addicts. So angry. For sure they are. Man, I swear, we've got like a little animal farm near us. Gotta be there. Can't even remember what it's called right now. A wildlife park. And they have koalas there. Every time I go, you just look at them, you're like, that is not a real animal. It just looks like a like a movie robot style thing. It just doesn't look real. Koalas don't look real. So if anything, I'm saying that koalas are spy cameras for the government. That's my theory. Exclamation mark and play for game number 11, but of course a long break away from marbles for now as we draw 5 prizes and we do 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. First prize is for Leb, our subscriber. Of course he's a subscriber. He's also our moderator over on Twitch. Sorry. In Telegram and Discord. I can't speak today, guys. So 1 XRP, which we're going to make 1.5 XRP for you, Leb, because of your sub. Thank you, sir. Dan Blink is up next. This is your spin. Jumped around for criminal justice stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Look at that. Dan Blink. 1 million X-Meme tokens. Thanks to Stone XRPL. Coffee and crypto with Stone, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on weekdays, Monday to Friday. All right, we'll hide that because we'll get that back up there next week. Dying Fetus, this is your spin. There's a coyote farm near me and you can hear them all howling sometimes. That's spooky. Dying Fetus, you get some butt. 8,888 butt tokens. I will drop the butt trust line in the chat. This is the butt trust line. No trust line, no prize. So make sure you get that set. Up next is Easy Rider. Here's your spin. Zlangley Fash said, when I was a kid, my parents had a church bus. that said bringing home the Lord's sheep. And when they went to a farm animal auction, they got some sheep and didn't have a trailer, so had to use the bus. So it made a lot of people laugh because it became a literal sheep bus. That's fantastic, man. Debbie NFT for you, Easy Rider. All right, and Space Juice, this is your spin. Then we got 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. And then we're back to the last games of marbles. And a Ripple Space Force NFT. I did realize recently that these NFTs, a lot of them are actually animated. So I don't know if this one is. Some of them have music, some of them are animated. So this is probably one of the animated ones, because I think the rhythm ones are the music ones. But these are all sponsorship NFTs from a gentleman by the name of Little Chef 23 NFT. All right, so 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions coming up, guys. Who is the girl in Morty's math class that Morty has a crush on? I know for a fact that Sailing knows this because it's her favorite character from Rick and Morty. Jessica, Surreals gets it right. Very nice. Very nice. Nice and fast. Whoa. Surreals is in. His wallet is on lock. And this is your spin, Surreals. Mindy. Where'd you get Mindy from, Mario? That's not right. It is Jessica. All right, you're getting one of these new XRP holders NFTs. This one I think was quite rare. The new collection over on XRP Cafe. He's got an XRP holder on the XRP holder. So it's a bit of Inception playing out there. That goes goodbye. Last Rick and Morty trivia question. What did Morty show Summer to keep her from running away? We've asked this question before. I was laughing because I was predicting the butthole response from Wookie. But what did Morty show Summer to keep her from running away? It's not a space gun. It is graves, but whose graves are they? All right, I think Gotta Be gets this, Dodes. Unlucky. But grave sites of alternative Ricks and Mortys is spot on. So Gotta Be gets it. All right, this is your spin, brother. You're getting a Trump NFT, a Doodle Trump NFT, NFT 24. I think that's the last one of those that we have. So we wave goodbye to these NFTs. He hasn't put on his morning makeup in this one, but you get the beautiful the rainbow style background, which is quite nice actually. It blends into each other really well. All right, NFT 24 to you. We go back to the gameplay for the last games. We got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the encore game. So 2 winners each for 11 through to 14. Exclamation mark and play if you have not hit it yet. We might be able to get baby Sophia on the camera for once. She's rarely here when we're streaming, but of course coming home early. I'm sure she'll love a cuddle from her papa. 119 marbles loaded up. The reality's in. That's 120, 121 now with Dream Lizard in the game. Dag Woodius is there. 122. 123 remains the max unless we get 2 more marbles through. Bitmonk is in. XRP Monk. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Doc Ricketts' prediction skills are looking real hot. They're looking good. Tutti! The problem is we don't have a prize to give to the man. We'll have to give him a prize anyway if it lands on 1, 2, 3. Gotta Be said, I had a chat with Grok on how to un-F himself from last time. He was doing good for a while and then started screwing up again. So now he's back in action. Doc Rickett, we've been calling you out the whole time, brother. Don't you worry. We know it's you, man. We know it's you. Doc Ricketts perfected prediction skills. Sin Carnett takes the lead with a 1 of 1 rocking in his PFP. And Katie in the lead, looking for a second win here. Doc Rickett, bingo, just no luck. Who dropped the emotional damage? Stunt 70. Did you get yeeted, mate? Unlucky. nice NFT there. For those in the Awesome Possum project as well as the XRPL NFT projects, they have been gifted some whitelist spots from the Scrappy project. So if you're in either of those, I think the Awesome Possum is if you have a Gen 1 Awesome Possum that's an alien. And I've only just learned that there's only 10 alien Awesome Possums. But that will get you on the whitelist for Scrappy. And then with the XRPLs, if you have a haloed XRPL. And I believe that's only in their Gen 1 release as well. So not the Pixel XRPLs, it's just in the XRPLs. And Bitmonk in the lead for now. Ado's looking good. Tayshawn's there as well, but others drop through faster. So now it is Who Is Leo and Sid Carnett fighting it out for first place. Both of them rocking Schmeckle NFT PFPs, absolute legends. And Seaweed Brain takes second place, but Who Is Leo still looking strong. Slangy Flash, I'm in both, but don't have Alien or Halo. I'm in the same position, Sangly. And I'm very frustrated by it, because I own like 55 possums or something crazy like that. And not freaking one of them was an alien. I have lots of other super rare ones. Hey, Mark Zach Pogie takes the lead, but Seaweed Brain, as soon as I call it out, takes the lead. So Seaweed Brain, if you do get this win, I think I will need your wallet, sir. Ah, there's Sophie. Sophie! Alright, I have to go get her, right? One sec. Hey, Dad! Why don't you come say hello to everyone? Come say hello, everyone. Say hi! Say hi, I'm Big Sophie. I'm not Small Sophie anymore. I am Big Sophie who can walk, I can talk, I can do things. Say hello. Say hi. Say baby. Baby. What else can you say? A wild Sophie appears. Say ha. Hi. Who are those people? Who are they? Who is it?
Tutti!
Okay, Dad. Alright. Say bye. Say bye, everyone. Bye. Isn't she the cutest little thing ever? She's a mini me as well. All right, Mark Zach Pogie gets the win. I felt like I needed that little cuddle with her as well. And Parvey JP gets the second place prize. Hold your horses on those plays. You have to wait for the next map to be loaded for it to work. And here comes the next map. Surreal's A Wild Sophie appears. Catch it using PokeCatch. Exclamation marker play. Get those marbles loaded on up. Oh, thank you, Prune Star. Say hi, Greg. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I should have asked her to. Slangy Flash said, I'm into the first ever Possum Gen 2. That's crazy. Bruce said, your daughter's going to be a superstar someday. If she wants to, she can do what she likes. I'm not going to force it. Alright, so exclamation marker play if you haven't started hitting it yet, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, we've got to go draw those two winners over to the Whirly Durly we go. So Mark Zach Pogie, this is your spin. And the first Twin Tower City NFT today. So there's 10 of them up there. Surprises are the first one. The NFT 11 goes to you, sir. And we go to the second spin for Parve JP. For the holders giveaway for unclaimed prizes, do we need to post NFT number 2, or can you see it if I'm holding the Let It Burn? So what you need to do is you have to post an image of every NFT you have in your wallet. So even if you have more NFTs than what you post, I only include what's posted. Now, I've been thinking about changing this into a automated system, which will make my life a shitload easier. However, the reason why I haven't done so yet is because the posting... Louder mic, please. I need to turn down the music more, don't I? I've been playing around with these music settings all week this week, and that's the reason why it's all playing up. So... what was I even saying? I can't even remember. So the beauty of you guys having to post your NFTs means that it's helping to advertise both the project as well as our NFT collections, which helps your bags, right? People see the giveaway, they see the NFTs, they want to hold one of those NFTs so they can be part of the giveaway. So you're getting secondary sale advantage with that system setup. However, it's a lot of work. I didn't realize how much work it was until we started doing these 2 a week, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so much. But yeah, so Lebs there suggested we post our NFT URL instead. So the issue with that is if you're like Leb, or if you're like Adam, or if you're like, I don't know, Vinny, or if you're like, there's so many of you now, Cam, and you've got like 50 NFTs, like you're going to post an NFT for each one, or you can definitely post the URL for your wallet holdings, but then you're going to have to post it for the both 2 collections. Maybe that's the way we go. But I'm thinking of just creating a little script which just checks all the wallets, pops them into a channel. I'll think about it. Because the beauty is, if we just do NFT holders giveaway, hold your NFTs by this time, then it gives people a window to buy more if they want to. Then just before the draw, I run the script. It populates all the names and how many NFTs they're holding. It even calculates the number of points they get based on the attribute, which has the rarity in it. That would just make my life so much simpler. Yeah, gotta be. It's a dilemma, isn't it? Because both of them are advantageous in a way. I'll keep thinking about it. Put it that way. But we'll leave it as it is for now. Exclamation mark if you haven't hit it yet. This is game number 12. Another 2 winners coming up. 115 is the max here. 116 with me joining. But 123 is the overall max. I don't remember this map. Portal Purgatory. I think they've updated it a little bit. Definitely didn't used to have this background. All right, and here they come. We'll position ourselves here because all these portal maps are chaotic. So good luck. 2 winners, first and second place. First 2 to cross the finish line. Tutti! I've been chatting to Spiffy. So in the latest NFT holders giveaway, we had the music in there from Spiffy, which was like, all my homies hate Gary G and the SCC, whatever that song is. And then he reached out to me. He's like, man, I wrote a whole album, which is based on Rick and Morty. And he sent it to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. What a coincidence. And he goes, it's kind of ass though. Don't you love the honesty? So funny. Zlangy Flash got a Python mobile coding app called Juno. It was $25 for lifetime. Allows Java Python coding on iPhone. That's cool. Oh, we got our first winners already for game number 12. Xavier. 062824. And Stoic Fulcrum. Got both your wallets here. All right, we rock and roll straight into game number 13. Space Juice. My dog's Australian, so I always got a... Is that Blast? Yeah, Blast. S and D are next to each other. I always got to blast Schmeckle's stream so he feels it at home. That's fantastic. What breed of dog is it? Australian Shepherd, is it? And if so, they're freaking active dogs, so you need to keep him busy. Exclamation mark and play, guys. Blue Heeler. Yeah, Australian Shepherd. The same breed as Bluey. All kids love Bluey, right? Exclamation mark and play for game number 13. 2 more winners coming up. First and second place. Yep, he's a crazy dog, says Space Juice. I'm coming to the conclusion that Aussies are just fucking crazy. Man, Ado has just been like blending in perfectly in the Schmeckles Telegram. I'm just like, damn, this dude reminds me of Toonami. And I'm like, fuck, maybe it's me as well. Like, we're just all fucking mental. You gotta be crazy to survive down under. All right, 2 spins coming up. We got a spin for Xavier. Xavier, this is your spin. If I can bring up the whirly dilly, here we go. Wookie wins. Yep, y'all are crazy. Gotta be says, you did the soundbite for my daughter and she felt like the most important person in the world getting a private message from Bluey's dad. Oh, Xavier, 200 Ooga tokens. That's a beautiful story, gotta be. Man, she is the most important person in the world. That is crazy. We are giving away Ooga like crazy.
25 schmeckles?
25
schmeckles? I don't know what that
schmeckles?
is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spend on my big fake boobies.
That's unreal. Who have more than 33k XRP? Industriex just came in to flex his bags. Let's go, man. You definitely need to put 3,000 of that 33,000 down on Schmeckles, though, bro. All right, Stoic Fulcrum, this is your spin. Xavier needs the Ooga Trust line. We can get that to you, bro. That's a big old prize as well. 1 XRP for you, Stoic Fulcrum. And that stays up there. Across to the gameplay we go. Back to the gameplay we go, I should say. Game number 13. We got 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 games to go. It's a question of perception. No flexing. The only real flex is the mindset, my boy. Let's go, bro. I will say my bag's a smidge bigger than that. But I have been collecting XRP for a very, very long time. Like a very long time. Like too long. Way too long. And promising myself, like, this is the year. This year is the fucking, it's this year. It's gonna be this year. And my wife just looks at me like, you're a fucking maniac. Like, it's, like, just relax. Just relax. This May! It's this year! Industriex. Let's go, brother. It's gonna be this year. Let's go, bro. I hope you're right. I just I just stopped with all that now. I'm just like, fuck it. Put more in the Schmeckles AMM. I'll put some over here, put some over there tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have it happen on stream, right? How's it looking?
That parkour! That parkour!
Oh, we lost the spike. And like with no volume. Oh man, XRP just gives me heartburn. I swear to God, this fucking coin.
I'll take you down there for 25
Industriex, yeah, jump into our Telegram if you want, bro.
Schmeckles, I don't know how much. I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spend on my big fake boobies.
My big fake boobies. All right, let's go. What are we up to? Game number 13. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. 116 marbles. Doing battle. The star button's been hit. The countdown has begun. Mr. Worthy's in. That's 117. Our max remains at 123. 123 Schmeckles will be burned. That number was selected by Doc Rickett, mind you. A fantastic prediction. I will send you 5 Schmeckles, Doc Rickett, if it does end being the max number. Just because you're a legend, man. And you called it. You called it before it happened perfectly. It was unreal. Scarbone says, I'll take the sideways actions on the current XRP price. I won't. I'll whinge and complain. It's like, look, it's taking off! And then within like a minute of it taking off, it just fucking loses all the value. It's stressful being an XRP holder. I reckon it's just stressful being in crypto. Looking at it long term anyway. But at the same time, I need to continue to remind myself, like, I was buying XRP at 20 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents. Like, got to be celebrating where we're at. Fly by night looking good. Schwack's there. Thank you, Ado, dropping the Schmeckles Telegram chat. Schwack gets yeeted. Perseus, Xavier, Darkness, Molly Pie. And it's gone. Yeah, that's a great meme from South Park. Darkness, Molly Pie in the lead. But this map can be weird because you need to be thrusted into the air from your anus by this pin, the raging pin. And there they go. Ooh, I think someone may have dropped through already. They have! Crypto Charlie! Took a shortcut from somewhere. You get in there first. We're waiting on second place now. And Darkness Molly Pie is coming through. Mr. No One's there, but Darkness Molly lands in. 2 subscribers, top 2 winners. Game 13 done and dusted. Crypto Charlie's in. Darkness Molly Pie is in. I love that she spells pie like the number. All right, we move on to game number 14. The Gauntlet. Dr. Donkey, maybe it's a bullish sign with a few of the OG scammers who have crawled back out of their holes again. Who's that, Dr. Donkey? My mouse movement's making you sick, man. It's because that's how my brain's fucking going right now. I probably shouldn't be streaming, I won't lie. I'm gonna go have a lie down after this. Speaking of Pi, anybody was on that Pi network from 4? I remember that, Space Juice. I definitely didn't get involved in it. I tried to stay like a purist, XRPL only. I ventured out to the Root network because they were, like, I guess, in bed with Ripple a little bit, supporting XRP a bit. Didn't really like it that much, to be honest. I like the guys building over there, don't get me wrong. I think they're cool dudes building some cool shit. I just prefer the XRPL. It's just seamless over here. They had some dodgy shit happen over there as well. Anyway. Exclamation mark and play, ladies and gentlemen. This will be game number 14. But 2 prizes to be drawn for the winners of game 13, starting with Crypto Charlie. This is your spin. So many prizes still up there. Oh, we got the big ones coming still, so plenty more prizes to give away. All right, the second Twin Tower City NFT number 45. All of our Twin Tower City NFTs are sponsored by Twin Tower City themselves. Go check them out, guys. A fellow Aussie project. Really looking forward to their project development. All right, Darkness Molly Pie, this is your spin. Pi was free to mine, so no real obligation. Did you get cash out of that mined Pi, or did it go to 0? And a XRP for Darkness Molly Pie. A beautiful sunset breaking behind this ship where the keg resides. NFT number 1. You can use that NFT in the Shillverse. Join the Shillverse. XRPL NFTs that are playable. Oh, I'm burping. My whole body's just like, James, just go lay down. Holy shit, Slangy Flash got 1,300 bucks out of Pi. And that's all like just from free mining, was it? The Destroyer's on a 3-stream streak. Very nice to see. I have almost 7K in mining Pi. Damn, I missed out, eh? That's crazy. Pi just went live a month ago. It's at $1 now, but the network is lagging on the migration. That's crazy. Oh, 7K in tokens. Well, if it's at $1, then it's 7K in dollars as well, bro. You probably didn't even know that. We might have just made Wookie's day. Wookie's going to go have a steak dinner tonight. All right, 114 marbles loaded up and ready for game number 14. 2 winners coming up first and second place. We've got 3 games to go. This game, the next game, and the encore game. Senti is in. The start button's been hit. 15-second countdown. 1:15, but 1:23 remains the max. It was over $2.50 a few weeks ago. Well, that makes sense. If it was up at $2.50 and they then allowed for people who've been mining to sell, they're going to sell, right? Schmeckles, I locked it up for 4 years at 650% APY. So who you lock it up with? And do you trust the third party that you locked it with? I find it crazy when people in crypto lock up their crypto. I don't know why. Man, crypto's risky enough than to leave it with a third party. Well, hey, maybe I'm crazy. You lock it up on the network. Okay, that's fair then. That is fair. So that's just like locking your XRP up in escrow. All right, Overdrunk, Mr. Worthy, first 2 right now. Mr. Worthy, very cool PFP, bro. Who is Leo Taupo, now in the lead? Crypto really risky if you don't know how to use it, and yes. But if yes, it's a kid's game. So wait, hold on. This guy's so bullish on XRP. IndustriX, please give us your price prediction for XRP. Everyone else shut up. No, I'm joking. Everyone drop your XRP predictions in the chat. Let's see. XRP since 2020, BTC since 2017. See, I jumped in on XRP since 2017. And I must say, if I jumped on Bitcoin at that time, I'd have a lot more money than now. My prediction for XRP realistically is $12 Canadian. That's way too low, bro. Way too low. Don't come in here with your bullish XRP attitude and shill me a $12 Canadian dollar XRP. I reckon we're going over $12 USD in the next year. 950 from Gotta Be. I have a lot of soul. You got soul. This guy's got a diversified profile. 589 is the Simpsons. Is the Simpson if it comes. I'm just buying a Lambo to my mother. Oh man, the crypto space is fun. Smile! Oh no, you missed. You got yeeted. Rabbit too fast as well. K Buddy gets yeeted. Sal, slow and steady, and Mars Rocket. There's our top 2. We had so many potential winners then, but it's only the calm and collected that got through to the end. And maybe the same can be said about crypto. Stay calm. We'll get there. All right, Sal and Mars Rocket locked in. And next comes game number 15, which, as you know, is the biggest game here in our marbles streams. Zlangy Flash has got 100 XRP in escrow until 4/20/2030. So that's in less than 5 years. Oh no, more than 5 years from now at 4:20 a.m. So Zlangy, you got to light a blunt at like 4:19. Wait, 4:20 a.m. Why not go p.m., bro? My God. Now you got to have a smoke. You have to fucking wake and bake. Doc Cricket, my best bud tried to get me to buy a BTC in 2011. It didn't make sense when I had 3 little ones that needed diapers to spend $100 for numbers on the internet. Now I realize how stupid I was. He's a multi-millionaire and I'm still working my ass off. My goodness, Doc. That's a terrible story. But I feel like a lot of us crypto folk have stories like that, where if we just zigged instead of zagged, we'd be in a very different spot. Zlangley, if it makes me rich, my mum would get her Escalade, her dream car. It would be custom how she wants. That's nice, man. Seaweed Brain, thanks for your wallet. I'm just going to pop it into the wallet list. And hopefully it brings you good luck. Oh, wait, what's this? Looks like you are just under a different username, sir. Oh, I've already got you in here, bro. What am I doing? No, you're already locked in, Seaweed Brain. That's why you're sending it, because you got to win before. My brain's not. I've got Seaweed Brain right now. That's my problem. All right, let's go to the Whirly Dirly to draw those 2 prizes. And then I'm going to get some requests from the crowd. Sal, this is your spin. Good luck. The only great thing is that pretty much everybody in this stream will end up with a lot of money to make a better living in the future. I hope so, Broodster. Hey, this fucking Ooga is going off. We are giving so much away. Another 200 Ooga. That is 2, 4, 6, 7. We've given away 700 Ooga so far, I think. Or is it 750? I think it's 700 Ooga tokens. That is freaking crazy. That's more than half what we've got to give away. So, Sal, congratulations. If you need the trust line, let me know. Mars Rocket, this is your spin. Sal Gija, if you need the trust line, let me know. You just won 200 Ooga tokens. And Mars Rocket, you get yourself a Mazabuta NFT. These NFTs minted out in minutes and now have a much higher floor price than what they were selling for. All right, game 15, guys. The story about game 15. Oh, wow. Let me go up real quick. My dad hired these military dudes that were supposed to build him a mining rig, and they stole the computer and everything. He lost like 10K back in 2011 from it. Zlangy, that would be millions now. You guys already knew what was up, and I can see the numbers flowing in. So I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to write the numbers in. So the regulars get the first mover's advantage. All right. Got 2 more. 27 and 37. You guys. When you know what I'm going to say before I even say it, man, that's fucking cool. That's super cool. All right, let's get these numbers in. All right, so what I was going to say is we need 6 more numbers for the winners of this game. And I was also going to say, let's try and keep them beneath 50 because this game has a lot of yeets. And coincidentally, you guys did it all perfectly. And yes, Gotta Be did start it off. So we have prize winners here. For first place, second place, third place, 7th place, 10th place, 25th place, 27th place, 33rd place, 37th place, first marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line, 11 prizes, 11 winners, 11 spins of the whirly durly, and we're going to kick it off right here. Exclamation mark and play. If you haven't hit it yet, you've got 15 seconds remaining. We have 119 marbles loaded up. Vincent Lim is in. The Schmeckles marble is in. This is game number 15, the second last game for the day. Thank you so much for putting up with me today, guys. I know I've been rough around the edges. We are doing 16 games. So 1 more encore game after this where we'll have 7 winners. Whew. It's been a tough one on my side, but we've almost got there. I do appreciate you guys not giving me shit. I try my best, always. That's all I can do, right?
It matters so
It matters so little, Doc Cricket. You're absolutely right. Look, I haven't even finished my caffeine today. Can a Wookiee get a win? You just have to get there. You just have to do it. I can't force it. Just got to do it. Gotta be, but we totally gave you shit. If that's what you guys consider giving me shit, then you guys are so nice and I love you. And the truth is, I do love you all anyway. Darkness Molly. I think you're going to die first, so you get the first marble yeeted prize. A second prize for Darkness Molly. Well done. The one game, or there's only a few games where dying first gets you an advantage. Surreal says, be careful, I still got the shovel and I can travel. That's a legend. V Reality flying off the map. Brunster
It's only
hunting for first place.
Why you have to be mad?
A few others here. Mario gets there first though. Dan Blink, Wookiee wins. Wookiee called for a win and gets it. Brunster, I'm so sorry, bro. You actually miss out. 7th place was Langley Flash, gets a win as well. So let's start getting you guys in. Mario 24. You all have subs. That's so crazy. Dan, I think that's your 3rd win today, bro. Wookiee, crazy that you called it and you get it. 7th place, Langley Flash. You're in. 10th place is there as well. Connie and Tony. Well done. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 winners that I've gotten into the spreadsheet, all 6 of you have subs, which is mental. JM's Cruise. You look like the last marble to cross the finish line, but let's get all the others in before we confirm that. So we're looking for 25th place. Lightweight is in, and look at that, 7 from 7 with subs. 27th place. Oh, SimD26 lets us down. No sub for SimD26, but you get the win. 33rd place, Two-Lander. Two-Lander is in. Two-Lander, I do not have your wallet, but you have a sub, so congratulations. Please send your wallet through. If you've changed your wallet, if you've changed your username, but are using a wallet that we just don't have on record, let me know. And then 37th place, Mrs. Athan. You are in, madam. And then, oops, what did I do? First marble yeeted, Darkness Molly Pie, so confirming that. And then last marble to cross the finish line, James Cruz. Or James Cruz, I think I should be saying. And apparently I don't have that wallet either, but I could swear I've seen you get a win. But either way, James Cruz. Two-Lander's an OG Reaper, finally finding his way here. Bro, Two-Lander, I'm so sorry, man. I'm usually on the ball. Today, I've been dropping that ball left, right, and center. I'm struggling big time. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We're all about the Reaper crew here. All right, so let's run through the winners one more time. We had Mario, Dan Blink, Wookie Wins, James Cruz, Darkness Molly Pie, Zlangley Flash, Connie and Tony, Lightweight, SimD26, Two-Lander, and Mrs. Athan taking away victories. And I do need Two-Lander's wallet as well as James Cruz. So Two-Lander and James Cruz, please send through your wallets. You can either DM here on Twitch, you can put it in the group chat, you can DM me on Telegram, on Discord, on Twitter, wherever it is. We now head to the last game, and even in my sorry state, I am going to subject you all to Gerg's Splashtastic Sea Venture. The Destroyer says, I will win. Well, this is your last chance today to get the win to Destroyer. Exclamation mark and play, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles loaded up for the final game of marbles here on the final midweek Schmeckles giveaway Twitch stream. The XRPL game show is what we're going to try and dub it moving forward. We're going to have 7 winners here. We've got the first place, second place, third place. First marble yeeted, last marble to cross the finish line. So I need 2 more numbers, 2 more numbers, 2 more numbers. Send them through. First numbers in chat. We'll add them in. 2 more numbers. Guess your number. Space Juice calls 12. And gotta be called 55. So we have first place, second place, third place, 12th place, 55th place. First marble yeeted, last marble to cross the finish line are the prizes here today. On our final encore game, I will reach out with a request to the man, to the Schmeckles Godfather, to Gotta Be, if you can go hunting for a musician to raid. I think last week's one we missed because they went offline. I can't join from the Schmeckles. Oh, there we go. Looks like Marbles has got a delay. So we'll give it a bit of extra time, guys, to let you guys load up. But of course, we've got to go across to the whirly-turly. God, I can't even speak. Because we have a whole lot of prizes to draw. 11 prizes, in fact. So all of you, exclamation mark and play, get those marbles loaded up. But Mario, this is your spin. Oh, just missing the live mint. That would have been nice, but we're getting a Twin Tower City NFT. Thanks to the Twin Tower City project. Looks like we got an evil cabal, Kamala Harris in that one. I'm not sure who the gentleman on the left is, though. I'm not the best at American politics. Dan Blink, this is your spin. And more Ooga tokens. Believe it or not, these Ooga tokens are flying off the shelf. 50 Ooga, thanks to the man Pat Leash. Mountain Magnets going to you, Dan Blink. Just checking what your other prizes were. See if you've already won some Uga today. NFT 23. You got a million X meme and 50 Uga. So you got an NFT and 2 different types of tokens. Very cool to see. Wookie wins. This is your spin. Yeah, it's loaded up this whirly-durly. And this is at the arse end of the stream as well, and it still looks loaded. Hey, Wookie, you're going to get yourself 20 ZERP tokens from the Zerpmon project, and we'll hide that because we'll get 20 up again next week. James Cruz, I need your wallet, sir. This is your spin. Looks like I got a DM from Two-Lander, so Two-Lander looks like we have your wallet. And James Cruz, you've won yourself 5 schmeckles. We're also going to add 10 schmeckles to the burn. Hey, Mario Kart, thank you for that sub. Very nice of you. So we're at 1, 2, 3 plus 10. So 133 schmeckles will be burned. We'll do it live on the air. James Cruz, there goes your wallet. So let me do some paperwork before we continue. We'll get James Cruz in there. We'll get Two-Lander in there as well. I love when people get these Twitch DMs worked out. It's a struggle for so many. But when people get it, it feels cozy and comfy, right? Like, they're doing it right. All right, we leave that one up there. The schmeckles stay up there. The next up is Darkness Molly Pie. Here's your next spin. Wookie needs the trust line. Let's get you that, sir. Once upon a time, those 20 ZERP tokens were worth over 20 XRP. I'm really sad to say I don't think they're worth that much anymore. But they've got a lot of potential. The Zerpmon tokens are a deflationary token. They have a built-in utility in the Zerpmon game with the NFTs. It's such a great project. It really is a great project. The value's not holding in the token for whatever reason, but I do believe it's going to fucking get there. So I'm pretty bullish on Zerpmon and the ZERP tokens. 25 an XRP holders NFT for Darkness Molly Pie, I believe. Let me confirm. Yep, Darkness Molly Pie, that's your NFT. I think we only grabbed 2 of those, so that's probably the last one we have. Cannot spell NFT 25. James, my phone display is broken and I can't get into my wallet. Can you please send to my husband's wallet? Yes, Sal, that's absolutely fine. Sal, I had no idea you were a female, so thanks for confirming that as well. I'll try and remember that. Hey, or maybe you're not. Maybe you're a man and you've got a husband. That could be fine as well. I keep digging holes for myself. I just need to shut my mouth and get on with things. Darkness Molly Pie and XRP holders NFT. Up next is Zlangley Flash. Let's get you a freaking good prize and get myself out of this hole. Looks like some butt tokens for you, brother. 8 butt tokens. Oh, man. It really sucks, Sal, that you got hacked. I'm really sorry that's the case. I hope you can redeem your tokens back at some stage. Here's the butt trust line for you, Zlangley Flash. Yeah, PC Principal, join the chat. That is a goated comment. Space Juice, well done, bro. And cancelled came out of Crypto Charlie. Both of those are goated. Zlangy's already got the trust line. White Zoob. The White Zoob strikes again. All right, let me find you, Sal. There you are. Oh, is that right? Did that update? Yeah, all right, sweet. All right, White Zoob is in. That means, Sal, make sure you tell White Zoob to add the Uga trust line in. If you need me to post it again, let me know. Hey, Tommy Gun, no worries. Oh, Trench Warfare's almost on. Yeah, all right, that means I need to hustle as well, because I need to get my ass on there. Connie and Tony, this is your spin. Man, that proves the point of how out of it I am. If I've gone well over time in this stream. Is it a schmeckle? Is it some butt? It's a schmeckle. 1 schmeckle will make it 2 schmeckles for you, Connie and Tony, because you have that sub. That stays up there. Lightweight, this is your spin. Space Juice, I get those 2 confused as well. Don't you worry. Ripple Space Cadet. I'm a bit of a space cadet today, aren't I? NFT number 2 for lightweight. That comes off. That will be a motion GIF NFT. SimD26, this is your spin. You know what, gotta be, if you don't find anyone... Oh, you did find someone. All right, I won't put it in the chat then. And no fucking way! Some more Ooga tokens, 200 of them for SimD26. I cannot believe we're giving them away. Like, they are flying off the shelves. I was thinking these were going to last for a while. But 200 Ooga tokens for SimD26. If you need the trust line, let me know. 2-lander, this is your spin. Gotta be says, I offended the Hoff, who is Gotta Be's husband. 2-lander, not a big prize. 1.5 XRP. It should be 1, but you have that sub. So we bump it off to 1.5 XRP. Final spin for game number 15 was Mrs. Athan. Here it comes. SimD26 needs the Ooga trust line as well. There it is, SimD. And a Twin Tower City NFT. All right, we got 7 more prizes to give away before we go raiding, and I'm going to head over to Trench Warfare and get all these prizes sent out. So exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded on up for the final game. And thank you so much to everybody who's joined us on this journey through these midweek streams. It's been fun. It's been fantastic. It's been a lot. It's way better than working, so I'll put it that way. But back to work I go next week. Back to work for the Australian government, delivering construction projects. Isn't it fun? No, it's not. But it pays the bills, so that's what it's all about. Until someone goes and flips that switch, this is what we got to do. Got to keep on working. All right, exclamation mark and play. Looks like most of you have already hit it. We'll hit that start button regardless. 15-second countdown. 111 marbles. 123 marbles. Thanks to Doc Rickett is the max. So Doc, let's see if I got your wallet here. Doc Rickett, I don't have your wallet. I'm sure I've got it on Twitter somewhere. While you guys go through this track, I'm going to search for the Doc. Because I remember him winning a shitload of prizes back in the day. What's your Twitter name, Doc Rickett? Hey, Tommy Gun, thanks for the sub, brother. I'll catch you in Trench Warfare. Is Doc still here? Doc, you still here? Otherwise, I'll just catch him next time he's around. How we're looking? Looks like that young guy Leb is in the lead. Oh, Doc Rickett comes through. All right, we're going to get you 5 schmeckles, brother, because you did predict that well. And we got Tommy Gun taking the win. So Tommy Gun, you're going to have to send through your wallet as well, brother. Mr. Worthy in second place. Mr. Worthy, I need your wallet as well. Dad's Gaming in third place. Got you, Dads. And then we got 12th place, 55th place. First marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line. Just a reminder, Tommy Gun, 731 Gun. Where'd you go? And Mr. Worthy. Come back, give your wallets. And Incognigus looks like he's going to be the last marble to cross the finish line. Mr. Worthy's going to send across on Telegram. Fantastic. I might have to get Tommy's off of Trench Warfare. Let's see. 12th place was Patrick. Mountain Magnets. I can't speak today. Jeez. Maybe I should stay away from Trench Warfare and save myself embarrassment. And then 55th place, Santiki Surf with the square marbles sneaks in with a win on the final game. Santiki Surf is in. All right, then the first marble yeeted is Vincent Lim. 2023, Vincent, you're in. And then Ignigus, as we called out correctly, the final marble across the finish line. And they are your final 7 winners, ladies and gentlemen. If you're heading off, make sure you head off to Trench Warfare. But if you're sticking around for the raid, then don't forget to get nice and cozy and stay positive on this raid. We're going to draw these 7 prizes before we go anywhere, though. It's an underscore, Surreals. Is it called an underscore outside of the tech world, though? That's something that I'd be curious about. So, Tommy Gun, Mr. Worthy, need your wallets, guys. Hopefully you didn't run off too soon. All right, we're going to get Tommy Gun's spin to start off. Gotta be says, yes, it's still called an underscore outside of the tech world. We got a Devi NFT for Tommy Gun. NFT 17, that might be the last one. Maybe there's one more. Mr. Worthy's spin. Mr. Worthy, need your wallet. Tommy Gun, 731 Gun, need your wallet. Otherwise, these 2 NFTs are going to end up on the NFT holders giveaway. NFT 27. Right, Mr. Worthy said Telegram. Let me quickly jump across the Telegram. Mr. Worthy's come through. He uses First Ledger, but I have a Zaman wallet. So the question was simple. It's like, can I accept an NFT from my First Ledger wallet? And the answer is yes, you can, but you need to transfer your seed phrase from your First Ledger wallet into something like a Zaman wallet and then accept the NFT from your Zaman wallet. It's a little bit painful. I understand that. But First Ledger are working on a wallet application. So once they release a wallet app, you'll be able to accept NFTs through that, I'm pretty sure. And it makes sense, right? Because they're also the creators behind the XRP Cafe, the coziest cafe marketplace on the XRPL, the coziest NFT marketplace. I said cafe marketplace. I am fried. All right, let's get through this and head off. Dad's Gaming, this is your spin. The price of ZERP, maybe go to X Magnetic or XP Market. They're probably better than Coin Market Cap. It's an XRPL project. So XRPL projects, you usually want to look through Dex Screener, XP Market, Magnetic X, or you can check the price directly through your Zaman wallet. All right, Dad's Gaming, a Twin Tower City NFT. Patrick Praylish, Mountain Magnets. This is your spin. Killery, for sure, for sure. Thank you, Katie. A Forsaken Knight. Young Jon Snow, maybe. NFT number 40. All right. Santiki, this is your spin. Trench Warfare would have kicked off already. It's a great space, guys. Check them out. But if you're coming raiding with us, that's okay. Forsaken Knight for you, Santiki Surf. That looks like a fucking awesome one as well. Vincent Lim, this is your spin. Check WhatsApp. So, Greg, can you log in to BitHomp with a First Ledger wallet, though? Because BitHomp's login process is usually with Zaman. So like if you're on Telegram or on the First Ledger website, how do you log in to BitHomp? So that's the issue, is the login process. So you can view the NFT, but can you accept it? Butt tokens. Butt tokens for Vincent Lim. Let me know if you need the trust line, Vincent. No trust line, no prize. Pretty simple. The Forsaken Knights, I have no idea who the creator is. I'm pretty sure they're AI NFTs, but I really dig them and they're cheap. They're 1 XRP a pop. Oops, I wasn't meant to take that off. Let me reverse that. Well, it's probably too late now. That's all right. I'll get them up there for next week. And then Incognigus, the final spin. Here we go. All right, gotta be says I've won this battle. And look at that. We get some butt token regardless to finish it off for you, Incognigus. And that wraps up the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sticking around. We're going to go raiding now. Gotta be's found a person called Left Outie or Left Outie. Just have to watch an ad. He's still online. He's only got 1 follower. This is perfect. Or 1 viewer, I should say, not 1 follower. All right, this is fantastic. This is like a perfect raid. Okay, let me get off this page because obviously that's not going to work. So I need to go over here. All right. Hopefully we brighten up this young man's life. Guys, all the winners, if I don't have your wallet address yet, shut up, James. All right, if I don't have your wallet address yet, I will quickly try and chase you up. But if the quick chase up doesn't work, then those prizes are going to the NFT holders giveaway. If you don't have trust line set, then unfortunately, guys, those prizes are going to the NFT holders giveaway. We are going raiding now. So we're going to raid a young man. Oh, where am I? I'm so out of it. It is insane. Creator dashboard's where I want to go. Stream manager. So we're going to go raid a young man who I believe is playing music on Twitch. And we're going to go brighten up his day. So if you can, head over with us during this raid. Spread some love, some positivity. He's actually playing a video game. Is he playing a video game and playing music at the same time? Or is it just all video game? I think he's doing both. All right, that's fantastic. All right, guys, join us in this raid if you can. If you can't make the raid, then the next place you want to be is to head over to Trench Warfare. It is Floxon space, Bunny Boy space, and our favorite Red Panda, Classy Zoj's space. I think today's space is dedicated to Classy Zoj. He's going to tell us about his new wallet that he's been developing. Guys, and that's about it. I'll see you again back here on Saturday. Don't forget the Grim NFT. Let's get it up on the screen before we go raiding real quick. Don't forget the Grim NFT is up for grabs right now. This is a 50-50 split. 50% will go towards a Schmeckles buy and burn. 50% will go towards a Grim buy and hold. We are holding those because Grim tokens have passive benefits for holding the token. So we want to have those passive benefits as part of the project's wallet. And those benefits, those passive incomes will go back to the community in some way, either through giveaways or through Schmeckles burns. So that's the deal. Let's have a quick refresh to see if there is a bid on that already. And there is 127. So we've gone well past the 50 XRP reserve price, guys. So that is it. Wookie, I've got your wallet. No need to send it, brother. You're all good, man. I got your wallet ages ago. But let's start this raid. I know I usually burn Schmeckles on the stream, but I think I just need to get off this stream ASAP because I'm cooked, guys. My brain's not working. I'm going to go have a short break, probably grab some carbs to just get my head moving again. And then I'm going to get into paying all these wallets. I probably will be in Trench Warfare as well. Lots of love. Like I said, we're back again for another stream this Saturday. It may be Friday night your time, so catch us there. But let's spread some positivity and Left Outie. Give him a lot of love. He's playing Monster Hunter Wilds. He's also going to sing us a song. I saw him with a little ukulele. So let's go and raid. Peace out. See you next time. From James Ray XRP, the Schmeckles Project. Get some Schmeckles in your bag, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.